Okay, we just crossed Old Country Road. There's railroad problems on Metro North's Harlem line right there, and it's just reminding me how much better we would have done with Jumaane Williams as governor and not Kathy Hochul, because she's part of the plan to force us out and go and live in New Jersey. Because they don't just have problems with, like, transportation in Long Island, but it's also the rest of the state. Westchester doesn't provide sufficient bus service for the people's needs. And yet the people at Riders Alliance are yapping and complaining about stuff that's not a big deal, which is the New York City subway and MTA bus not getting enough service, and also the fare hike, which doesn't just apply to them, but applies to the whole Metro Card area. It's not even that big a fare hike, but I'm okay with them complaining about the fare hike, but the service that they get in the city is good. It's better. It's good enough. I mean, you get like over 10 trains an hour, and these trains are like over 10 times as long and provide 20 times as much capacity as Beeline buses do, and they run like 5 times as often. You have enough service in New York City. We need better service in the suburbs, like subway service in the suburbs. We need more frequent buses, just like on Nice Bus. Or actually, just like MTA LIB. We need to bring Long Island Bus back. So this is mainly a video complaining about, like, how our governor has failed us and Williams would have been a better choice. Speaking of stuff, we got a dog, of course. Hochul's probably a dog person, I could tell. But so would Zeldin be, because he's an even worse governor than Hochul. Zeldin. I'm not saying I would have voted for Zeldin. I would have voted for Hochul because, and I did. She's the better choice, but having Williams as the governor would be better. He would have taken care of the state much better. He may have gotten rid of Nice Bus. He may be into expanding MTA Regional, which Hochul says she's into transit. Doesn't seem like it the way she's treating it. Not bringing back MTA LIB to both Nassau, Suffolk, and Westchester for MTA service. She claims she's a progressive, but there's a lot of good things about her and a lot of bad things. The good thing is that she is trying to increase bail reform. The bad thing is that she doesn't care about the environment or the disabled. And she wants us to shut up and go live in New Jersey. It's not as bad for me, because I'm in Westchester, as it is for Pine Power, who's in Long Island. And transportation to travel, it's on its way. It's almost here. So, transportation's not something to fuss about right now, because pretty soon we're going to have new forms of transportation, like the Mineola subway. It's just one of the small parts of it that'll improve. Yeah, Mineola having its own subway through, like, equipment made by the Fleming Motors Company, FM company. But that's for other videos that I've made in the past. I think that voting for Hochul in the primary was a big mistake. We should have voted for Williams. Not Swazi, though, because he's more conservative. But Williams would have done a better job at everything, being governor. There's a dog trying to attack me again. It's gonna try and jump the fence and attack me. Something that one owned by Hochul would do. Or Zeldin. There's two criminal dogs. Unbelievable. How arrogant these people can be that dogs are an okay pet to have. Okay, I'm getting too close to my father's house, so I gotta turn off the video, but I gotta say, Hochul's failed us. And the environment. We should have had Williams as governor.